All right, good morning. Hey, Charles, good morning and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. It is a nice morning here. Low humidity, low temperature, low humidity. It's not bad. It's pretty comfortable. Looking at the weather map, there's huge storms just off the coast down by Galveston. But right here, it's kind of a gray, hazy sky. But like I said, low temperature, low humidity, and the mosquitoes haven't found me yet. So life is good. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Kiri. Hey, Jennifer. Chris. Good, man. Glad you're back. Hey, Nina. Hello. How's everyone today on this taco-ish Tuesday? Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Tacos. Hey, Charles, sir. Yep. So, yeah, not a lot going on. The family had our first day together yesterday in quite a while. And, of course, we had the usual arguments and so forth. Yeah, so be it. Hey, Cleo, good morning. Hey, Jonah, hello. Oh, man, Chris. Whoop. Hey, Nicole. How you doing, Nicole? Chris, our boat took lightning strike offshore last night. Luckily, no damage. Oof. I guess you don't have like lightning rods. Did it hit like an aerial or something and just go down into the water? And I'm assuming no one was on the boat. Was it like moored up or was it actually out at sea? Either way, yowza. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Donna. I will say the pizza sauce last night was very good because we got tied up and got Little Caesars. I don't know what Little Caesars did, but their crust, at least at this one place, because we go to the same place every time. Yesterday, their crust was magical. It was the most perfect pizza crust you could have ever imagined. It had this buttery flavor, and it was just the right thickness, and it was a color, and all. It was like, holy crap! When did Little Caesars get so big? Usually, it's like, we need food for our mouths. Go to Little Caesars, but this is like, holy crap! This was good pizza. It was like, yeah, wow. But yeah, Little Caesars. No financial connection to them. Hey, Ula, how are you doing tomorrow? Again, about your cousin and all that. I guess everyone is still really in shock. Oof. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, could have been an argument. Oh, well, we'll always find things to argue about. Yeah, so my wife and I have very different opinions on when things should be removed from the house. Actually, well, and my kids are kind of the same as I am. It's like, okay, it's no longer useful. It should go, right? It should be gone. We don't need to hold on to it. And Mrs. Weather is more of the type that everything must be saved. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. Yeah, Jonah, I know what you mean. Little Caesars is so inconsistent. On days it's amazing, at days it is not. Yeah, but man, if they could do this crust, I want to go and grab you and show you, because we always get two. So we have one pizza for the day, and then one pizza for the next day. Because usually, if we had to resort to Little Caesars, it probably usually is indication that the next day is going to be wonky too, and so we have spare food. But man, this crust, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and it tasted so good. Anyway, Kyrie, writer lied to me yesterday. Radar showed a nasty storm, but I just got sprinkles. Storm now down around Mexico and still looks like heavy rain according to the radar. Man, I'm used to the weathermen lying. Not so much the weather radar, but even now I'm starting to find that it's not so accurate. Hey, Holly, good morning. Ooh, okay, Kelly, took a road trip yesterday from Dallas-Fort Worth to Bandera and back to drop off my autistic friend I care for at a special needs camp for a week. It was so totally cool. I may volunteer next week. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting that my dad is posting right behind you, and he would say, "Yeah, go volunteer there." So most definitely volunteer there. It sounds like you have the skills you need to deal with them, and that would be greatly appreciated. Hey mom, hey dad, morning everyone. Still morning everyone. Very hazy, high of 94 degrees every day this week with no rain in sight. Ugh. Man, the crops must just be shriveled up and blowing away at this point. Did y'all even get any sweet corn? Anything like that? Oof, not good. Like I said, it's been hotter up in Minnesota than it has been down in Houston, which is just weird. Hey Wolf, good morning. Hey yes. Hey Bonnie, you're here. Good, good, good. We were wondering about you with the teeth extractions yesterday, so hopefully you're not in too much pain and just chilling. They have you sucking on tea bags or anything like that? Hey Christy, good morning. Ooh, April, we had a surprise tropical downpour in Austin yesterday. Any flooding issues? Austin is kind of like Houston when it comes to flooding. Oh wow, okay, so you were less than 2 hours away from me. Cool. Kelly, could have swung by and met for burgers somewhere. Oh, hey Kelsey, what do you got going here? Good morning, just stopping in to say hello, tribe. Hope you all are having a groovy Taco Tuesday, of course. Going to South Padre with some friends this Thursday to Sunday. Haven't been there in almost 15 years. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Enjoy. Get some vitamin D, get some seafood. Ooh, Ellen, a house in Plano, Texas blew up hurting 6. They theorized the house got hit by lightning. To be determined, why so much debris, gas? Yeah, that's, maybe it hit a gas. Maybe it hit the water heater where the gas line is or something. I'll have to check that out. And, we drove through that yesterday in Austin to bring my sister to the airport. Yeek. Oh. Hey, that's just scary. Man, everything's jumping around here. Okay, Kelly says, I have an autistic grandson, and I dealt with special needs kids on the school bus. I think most people need a big heart and just let them be kids to help with special needs. Yep, most definitely. Hey, Diana, carpenters are in the house. Hello, carpenter tribe. Sub-tribe, tribelet, carplets, people. Okay, Nina, no flooding in Austin. I just saw lots of people driving with their hazards on. And so my understanding on Texas motor laws is that's actually illegal. I know people think, oh, I want to let people know I'm going so we can see you. If you're following the rule of having your lights on during the rain, like basically if the wipers are going, their headlights need to be on too. Yeah, we get it. Oh, sweet. Sable has 2 weeks off starting tomorrow. Cool. You're going to do a bunch of gardening and stuff like that? Working on the homestead. Did you say you have solar power there, Wolf? Okay, you saw that? It leveled the house. I'll have to check that out. Huh. All right, Jennifer, can you give me a reasonable explanation as to why metal objects now stick to my collarbone area? I checked my husband, the same thing happened. Neither of us had that. Doesn't stick anywhere else. So look up magnetic people. And I wonder if I can do it. Nah. So there's like circus performers who have this neat ability to make metal objects stick to them. But how they do it is very careful. Okay. Science time with Meriwether. And trust me, this is going towards the magnetic people thing. There is a thing called the angle of repose. When you dump a bunch of, let's say, sand or sugar or salt or basketballs or something like that into a pile, due to forces between the objects, they will achieve a very specific angle of repose. So like some things you can stack very high and steep. Some will be more flat, like basketballs will just be flat like that. So the angle is basically if you Okay, you have a mound. You're on the flat surface. That angle that the mound forms naturally. And like I said, it's going to be somewhat different for every substance, so every substance interacts with it differently. But like, it's really important when they are building up north, the big sheds where they store the road salt and the road sand. As you'll see, the domes have a very specific shape because they know the angle of repose of the salt and angle of repose of the sand, and take that into account when they're building it to minimize materials. Okay, so anyway, things will stick to things up to a certain angle. Sometimes it has to be, flat all the way up here. So where this is going with the angle of repose, these certain circus performers and so forth have figured out that if you put a frying pan on their chest, put a frying pan on their chest, and they'll move upright, and it'll look like they're standing upright, but because their skin has a certain amount of sweat and oils that actually works kind of as an adhesive instead of a lubricant, the item will stick to their chest, and what looks like at a level where it should fall off is still sticking onto them, and they'll put different things on them because they've mastered this angle of repose for large metal objects. Where this comes into play with you, I'm wondering, how far can you lean with said object stuck to you, and how heavy of an object can you stick to you, and how much surface contact does there need for it to be stuck to you? That's where I'm curious. So, you could, use different washers and see, and also if it was a magnetic effect. Remember the magnetic effect. Okay, so how magnets work, you have a chunk of steel, and in the steel, so the iron atoms have a polarity. They have a north side and a south side, and if I could break my pinky, they're diametric, they're opposite, they're poles, they're opposite sides of each other. Now, in a random piece of metal, all these things are in any sort of direction. In the case of a magnet, they've all been lined up. So they're all in the same direction. And so now you got the north side, that's all the forces on the north have been all working together, so it's much more powerful, and all the forces, working in the south, so it's more powerful, as opposed to counteracting and canceling each other. Okay, so you got, the north poles of the iron atoms all lined up, and the south poles all lined up. And now you got this magnetic force. And what happens then, if you take this magnet and put it towards another piece of iron, it causes those atoms to at least align for a while inside the metal. So that's why you can take a magnet and get a chain of paper clips, because each paper clip is magnetizing the paper clip below it, and that magnetic force, you can actually measure the magnetic force being transferred by how many paper clips you can pick up before they start pulling apart. Okay, so this wouldn't say then if you are magnetic, you should be able to pass that magnetism through more than one piece of metal. So what I recommend now is doing some push-ups over a pile of paper clips and seeing if you can pick up more than one paper clip and see what happens there. So that'll be interesting. Okay, and so you already done the paper clip. Okay. Magnets didn't stick, paperclip, key, and safety pins so far. Okay. All right, and so while I was babbling, a whole bunch of stuff came up here. All right. Let's see. Diana Carpenter and I are going to try to get together sometime Gal Pal foraging season as soon as it cools off. Cool. Fun, fun, fun. Oofta. All right, Bonnie. The dentist took 5 teeth. 4 were rotten. 1 was a wisdom tooth. Partial is going to have to be adjusted. It is rubbing the inside of my cheek. Another dentist appointment on Friday. Yes, tea bags were in my instructions. Knee surgery scheduled for August 13th. Oofta, oofta, oofta. Okay, yep. Wolf. Yes on solar. And she's going to her folks for a visit. Is that out in South Dakota or someplace, was it? Ah, good friend, retired state trooper. You can be ticketed. Forgot having lights on in fog or rain. He has given tickets out. Yep, yep. Hey, Ula. Okay, doing okay, but yes, it was a big shot. Thanks for asking. Well, got to take care of you. That's yeah. I can't imagine. Because I'm assuming with the cousin was also younger, or basically anyone that isn't already laying in a hospital bed, if they suddenly die, it's a hell of a shock, and it makes you question a lot of things, and it's hard. And that's what the tribe is here for. Hey, Evie. Good morning. Okay, took a shower and the same thing happened. So still sticky clavicles. Hey, Kathleen, how are you doing? Hey, April. Carol, good morning. We have a gentle rain in Woodville. Nice. I actually had to water my herb spiral yesterday. It was looking a little, the peppermints were looking a little droopy. But it's supposed to get rain today. It's supposed to be like raining the rest of the week here in Houston, and then be a hot Saturday, Sunday. All right. Magnets didn't stick. Paperclip, key, and safety pins so far. A key is interesting. And the fact that the magnet didn't. I mean, it's got to be a way to be. I mean, you can have a magnet that weighs too much for it to stick to a piece of metal, I guess. So I guess it's a very, very light. Oh, I know what you can do. Oh, Riley. Get yourself a compass. Like a scouting compass, orientating compass, and then hold it and see if the needle swings around towards you. That would be an interesting taste, because they're very susceptible to any sort of magnetic fields or even just metal. So, yeah, check that out. Diana, okay, it's been over a week since I run out of the gut pill. I can feel the heavy, loggy feeling coming back over me. I'm sorry. Good news though. So I have a different formulation that I want you to try, and it should be arriving sometime this week. So hopefully, by the end of this week, you'll have the gut pill version 2, which I personally feel will be even better. But we'll get it out to you and all the other gut pill testers, and see what you think of this modified version. I dropped water onto a penny to describe the water tension to my kid. The angle of repose of the water is a curve of repose. Yep. And especially on the underside. But yeah, we would use surface angle. What the hell was it called? But yeah, to measure how hydrophobic or hydrophilic a surface was, we had a little device that dropped a little drop of water on it, and you had a little microscope, and you would adjust this little line until it was at the tangent to the water, and then you would figure out what its surface tension is from that. It's very useful. But I like the penny idea too. I wonder if like an old CD or something too, but. All right, Kelly, I just tried to stick a frying pan on me, nothing. Tried a refrigerator magnet, nothing, which surprises me. I'm fairly odd. So if it was going to happen, I'm usually a good candidate. I really want to be magnetic. Maybe it's just my personality. It is definitely that. Some people get magnetic bones. Some people get magnetic skins. Some people get magnetic souls. Hey, Bernice. Good morning. I want some coffee. Jennifer was, so cool. I would be so distracted trying to see what I could hold. Mutant powers have activated across the nation. Hey, Isaac. How are you today? Denver, hello. Driving or already at work or not leaving yet? Hey, Charlotte. Good morning. How are you today? Where are you located? You're located at the donut shop, so that's good. Huh, S. Okay, odd. I have audio and can see the comments scrolling, but video is frozen. Anyone else having video issues? Video killed the radio star. Let's see, Nina, I grew up in Florida, so I think it's super weird they drive with their hazards on. I know they're trying to be seen, but they make brake and running lights too. I didn't know it was illegal, so I learned something new today. Thanks, tribe. Yep. The thing that gets me, and it's a pet peeve. You'll have someone driving at like 50 miles per hour in good weather, in light traffic, 50 miles per hour in the third lane over on the freeway with their hazards blinking. And okay, you know what? If you're driving 50 miles per hour, get the hell off the freeway. We got feeder roads here. Get down to the feeder road. You're asking for trouble here. You're tying things up. Go down. If you can't, for whatever reason, you can't drive fast, you got to drive slow. Don't drive slow on the freeway. Okay, please. Thank you. Oh, cool, Wolf. We got some awesome stuff during garage sale trips this weekend. What'd you get? Did you get a giant Hawaiian wooden spoon? Oh, wow. 2 inches of rain here in Satchis yesterday morning. Satchisi? However you say that. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Jennifer should wear a magneto helmet and see if she can control her power better. Yeah, let's work on this. We expect great things, or we expect big things from you, Jennifer. I guess if you turn evil, so be it. But yeah, you got to work on this now. See if you can, put a magnet down, or a compass down, and see if you can make the needle swing. Okay, reverse polarity of the magnet, pushing it away. It would be hard to reverse the polarity of the magnet, but yeah, you could probably push it away. And if you could control the direction of your magnet, is it the South Pole that's going out or the North Pole? You could really have some fun with that. I want to be magnetic. Oh, cool, including 2 steamer trunks. Like old ones or new reproductions, like the big old ones with the drawers and stuff. Airlines hate those. They will charge you an arm and a leg, but they're so cool. Kathleen, not been sleeping well, meaning I could not wake up in time for the shop. I'm sorry. But hey, sleep is more important than us, I will say that. Because your body needs sleep. We're just a frosting on the cupcake. Oh, yeah, that will help. Okay, oh my gosh, excited for a gut pill too. Yay! Bird agrees too. I don't think that was Chirpy though. Is that like a cardinal or something? Do keys still have a brass core tested with a magnet? That's a good question. I don't know. Hey, Johnny, good morning. Coffee time. I agree with your statement. Nicole, I've been doing just the same. Last week was tough. I'm sorry. Farkleberry. So in this morning's coffee, I have some dried horseweed, because I've been drying some horseweed. And I was just kind of curious to see what it tastes like. And it tastes surprisingly like the sage coffee. So it's not bad. I'm not sure, it doesn't have the health benefits that sage does. Not, the brain stuff. But I'm going to play with it. I got my physical tomorrow. Ooh, I need to check what time that's at. It might script the donut shop. But I'm very, very curious to see what my stats are, because after a year of working out and taking all the Medicine Man products and so forth, I'm just very curious. I think I'm probably in the best physical health I've been in Probably 10 years. Nah, well, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, 10 years. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, Nina, you haven't heard about the gut pill. Yeah, so that's another product that's coming out this summer, or coming out this year. Manufacturing delays are looking like it may not be until fourth quarter. But the gut pill is designed to soothe and, I don't know if I can, we'll say soothe, support, and maintain the gastrointestinal tract. So it's not designed to help digestion. It's designed to help the mucous membrane and all the other parts of your gastrointestinal tract to maintain proper GI tract health. So things, different common stomach disorders. One thing I will say, one thing I can say is it is not going to do anything for Crohn's disease. That is a much bigger issue and requires a whole different sort of treatment. But a lot of other standard stomach issues of leaky and irritation and stuff like that, it will help with. So, yeah. But yeah, it's coming out. The gut pill, looking now like fourth quarter, but we'll see what happens. We're trying to get it out. We're trying to finalize the formulation. I had one formulation that I liked, and I sent it out to a number of people to test, and they liked it, but I think I could do better. And so I got another formulation that I'm sending out here this week to a few people to try. And we'll see the same people that tried the previous one and see if they like, A better or B better. So we'll see. But yeah, basically to support and maintain the gastrointestinal tract. There you go, Kiri. Finally caught you. Usually it scrolls by too fast. I don't even see it. All right. Hey, Henry. Good morning. All right, Denver. Chilling at work, waiting for Boeing rep to show up. Oh, interesting. Doing work for Boeing? Neat. Okay, Johnny. Sorry for being absent so much. Is the Stonebreaker pill out yet? Out. Mikey can tell the difference. So it is in transit. It should be at Amazon by the end of this week, and then it takes them a little while to do their inventory and get it for sale. So we're hoping sometimes next week it will go live at Amazon, and then about the same time here. So we will see. But yeah, right now, knock on wood, Lord be with me. Next week. Nina, I wasn't having major issues. I've always had a fair amount of energy, but the gut pill made me feel light and even more energetic. It was amazing. Cool. Okay, Saxy. That's how you pronounce the place with the 2 inches of rain. Okay. Oh, sweet. Won an auction for a mill for my gunsmithing business. Pray for my business success so I can work closer to home and get out of aerospace. Heck yeah, Denver. That's awesome. You won a mill. Yes, Skelly. Slower traffic, keep right, even if it's a service road. Yes. Okay, just tried the compass. It didn't point to me. Did it swing at all? Did it move at all if you brought it close to you? Okay, the steamer trunk, oldish, but no drawers. Bummer. Oh, cool. We'll post pics later. Neat. Oh, yeah. Cafe Du Monde out of New Orleans is selling ground coffee and chicory if anyone's looking. Also, the community coffee type stuff also from New Orleans. Good stuff. And another Farkleberry, and we drink. Yeah. I need to keep enough coffee for later. Do I have my phone with you? Out of my way, folks. Either go 80 plus or really slow. Only one lane each way, so I can't get around traffic thanks to this being the hill country. Oh, yeah. Ugh. All right, Wolf. Have a good day. Safe travels to Sable. Ooh, that's a good question. Kimberly is asking, hey, Wolf, can you make drawers for the steamer trunks? Hey, Annette. Good morning. Peace and sunshine to you. And does it seem horseweed is in abundance, or is it the doc pointing it out to me, us? I think this year has been a really good year for the horseweed. I don't know if the winter Snowmageddon triggered it or something like that. But yeah, I think it seems to be a very good year for the horseweed. Ah, Jen, so toasted fig leaves taste like coconut. My fig trees came back from freeze, but it's only producing leaves. Might have to try this roasting the leaves, definitely. Ooh, I need to check my fig tree. A few days ago, there were 2 almost red figs on it. Ha, ha, ha! Ah, messed up. So I think by now there may be edible figs on it. And then if there are, then I got to get some to send to Mom. Oh, okay. Could the gut pill possibly help Scott with chronic nausea syndrome? It depends on what is triggering the nausea. One thing it can do, I have to be really careful here. It can help support and maintain the tissues that may be damaged by, say, vomiting and so forth. Damn you, FDA, it makes it so hard. Possibly. Like I said, it really depends on the underlying cause of the nausea. If it is based in the gut, or say, sometimes a lot of nausea is based on screwed up balance, the little hairs in the ears. So it might be that. But if you can send me, whatever other information you have on his nausea issue, let me look into it. Okay. Hey, John Mark, what are you doing up in Tennessee? Ooh, Dina, good morning. Traveling to Texas, any ideas for places of interest, clean rest stops, areas to avoid along Highway 259, Oklahoma, Arkansas line? I don't think there's a Buc-ee's over there, but if you get near Paris, Texas, inside Paris, Texas, there is a shortwave radio, amateur radio shop that is most excellent. And of course, also in Paris, Texas, there is the Texas Eiffel Tower. If you come farther down, yeah, way up there. Usually at that point, I'm just trying to get home, so I'm not stopping. Depending on how far in you're going, I mean, there's even Cato Mounds Historic Site, which I think you would find really interesting, Tina. But that's down in Alto, and that's like 3 hours from the border there, the Texas border. And here comes the sun. All right. Just a minute. So, yeah. And of course, there's casinos. Like I said, I don't know if there's a Buc-ee's out there. There is a couple of the casinos. There's a Native American casino out there, kind of roadside, that actually has a pretty good rest area. But, whoop. Okay. But yeah, that's a good question. Hopefully other people have some ideas. Yep. Gotta love those drivers who come to a complete stop to merge. Like you're going up on the highway ramp, and then they're just sitting there waiting. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. The Davis area is beautiful. All Texas road stop restrooms are pretty clean. Yeah, they're all competing against Buc-ee's. Wait, no, there is some fast. Well, okay, rest stops, yes. Fast food places, no. Carol, okay, we found lots of horse mint, but we haven't found any horseweed. That's kind of surprising, actually. Earlier this summer, I planted squash seeds I saved but never labeled. I'm seeing baby squash. Too early to tell, but maybe I will soon know. Hopefully. Squash. My mom really likes squash. John Mark, you're up in Tennessee for work. You gonna get time to do any sightseeing up there? Have you been there before? All right. Keys stick to my forehead, too. Awesome. Circus, here I come. Circus or world domination. You know, whichever you choose. I cursed the slow-moving minivan and I-45 in Conroe. Got next to the driver, ready to deliver a steely gauge. It was my own elderly father driving to the farm. We found different ways of getting him around after that. Ooh. Okay, Jonah, is the gut pill good for gastritis, ulcer, gas, that sort of nature? Yes. Yes. Good morning, Sue. I believe my nausea was caused by a B12 deficiency. Yeeks. Get your B12 up there. That's important. Yeah, any vitamin deficiency is bad. Hey, Melissa. Good morning and happy Tuesday to you. Kelly, I have zucchini coming out of my ears. That's what zucchini does. Everyone thinks, I'll plant 2 or 3 zucchinis, and then suddenly they are overloaded with zucchinis, and then it becomes the midnight zucchini porch delivery service, sneaking zucchinis to those less fortunate, those without zucchini plants. Okay, it is after the time for group take, but it's time for group take. Yay! Group take. We got the immune pill. Taking care of your immune system, elderberry, echinacea, cordyceps mushroom, self-heal, a little bit of vitamin C. My personal favorite, the brain pill with lion's mane mushroom, sage, and ginkgo leaf. That reminds me. I don't remember, or I haven't seen Laura, the Canadian, for a few days. Hopefully she's okay. The liver pill. Gotta get rid of the body's wastes. The uric acid pill. Again, I don't have a problem with uric acid building up in my joints and causing pain, so I don't need the soothing effects of the uric acid pill. A blood pressure pill. I'm going to take 2 of these. Again, just to, if nothing else, to kind of, I won't say mess with my doctor, but he's always amazed at my blood pressure. The Serenity pill. Yeah, I think I'll take one. I could feel some need for serene. The libido pill. Oh, they're good. I gotta get my coffee here. No, I don't think we've passed National Leave Zucchini on Your Neighbor's Porch Day yet. I think that's like a month. It's not just one day. It's a month. Hey, Lily. Did I miss the key trick? No. So, Apparently, we have a magnetic member of the tribe who discovered yesterday that things are starting to stick to her. So, Jennifer here. So yeah, we're trying to convince her she either has to develop these mutant powers and take over the world in a benign dictator sort of way, with me as her secret advisor, or she's sinking the circus, which is good too. So yeah, so it's a special power by one of the tribe. Okay, Dina, thank you. Well, this will be a scenic trip for us, and we have stopped at the Spiral Mountains and Cato too. Choctaw Casino restrooms are really clean. Also, yep. Traveling with my elderly parents is a challenge sometimes. Always on extra alert. My instincts for stranger danger kicks into overdrive. Yep. The carrying has passed on. Inserting 5-0 theme song for Libido Pill. I wonder if I need to license it or something. Oh man, suddenly humidity has skyrocketed. Ugh, now it's wet out here. Yep, Jennifer is either magnetic or sticky. And the fact that the compasses aren't responding to her makes me think sticky. But there's room for sticky superheroes too. All right, do you keep your supplements on the porch or you schlep them out every morning with all your electronic gear and coffee? I schlep everything out. I mean, if you can see all this. So, oops. So I schlep all this out every morning. The box where my coffee is, that stays out here, and then I bring the coffee out, obviously. And then, of course, the peanuts for Chirpy. But yeah, every morning I gotta haul this out here. And then if I'm doing some sort of podcast or something like that, then I gotta haul it all upstairs. But yeah, everything gets hauled out every morning. So around, good morning. Ooh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, around like 7:12, 7:13, I start hauling everything out. Because I have to kind of collapse the stand down to get it through the door and then open it up out here and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So, yep. Whoops. Insert a chip that plays Hawaii 5-0 music when you open the libido pill jar. That would be funny. That would be expensive, but that would be funny. Oh, man. I loved the Spy Hunter game where you were driving the car and you had the missiles and stuff. Oh, wow. That was like one of my absolute favorites back in the video games at the arcades. Very much like that. Now I got to check that out. Nah, because the feet are too wide, so I have to, fold it up to get it through the door. And so wheels would be wasted. Plus, it's exercise, My big problem, the thing that worries me, is the computer, because everything's inside. It's at 75 degrees and low humidity. And when I bring the stand out first, and it immediately gets a thin layer of water on it. As water starts condensing on it. It's like, crap. And then I bring my computer out, and I assume the same thing is happening, where suddenly there's probably water condensing down inside, and I'm just, one of these days it's just going to and be destroyed. Oh, hey, Ellie Cat. Hi. Hi, Ellie Cat. Ellie Cat, who you going to trust? I don't know. I'm just singing now. All right, it is 8:02. I got to get to work. So at this point, Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Bonnie, take care. Ula, take care. Anyone else in need of care, care is being given to you freely. So at that point, though, Nicole, get some sleep. Kathleen, get some sleep. Hopefully this week will be better for you. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Much love, everyone. End broadcast.